Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. So, today, with a bit of a different episode of. I don't know if this should be its own series or an episode of On the Table, despite. I don't know. We're looking at my game collection. And we're looking at it at a very specific time. Because we are looking at it before I go to South Korea and Japan. Japan's going to be the one that affects it mainly. So I want to go through, mainly for myself, honestly, just to see what it looks like, and then we'll come back a month later and see how it's changed. Where do we start? Why don't we start at the messiest part, the consoles. So over here's kind of all the older-ish stuff, and then over here's the newer-ish stuff. So there's, okay, so there's a Switch, wow. A Skylanders Portal, awesome. PS3 and Xbox One. 3 Wii U's, that's a hacked one, that's a Japanese one, and that's a regular one. And you can see how much I paid for the top one. A LEGO Dimensions Portal. There's a Disney Infinity Portal somewhere. And then the PS5 is also connected. There's a PS4 out there, and a Wii out there too. But yeah. Anyway, let's go. This is the more interesting part. This is just, besides from maybe the PS3, all of it's kind of just, yeah, obviously. Whereas here's a bit more unique. Firstly, this is an Atari 2600 Plus, because it uses HDMI. It does the same as a normal Atari. It can play 2600 and 7800 games. They just announced the 7800 Plus. I don't really get, but it's the same thing. This can play 7800 games. Like, whatever. And then there's the SNES Classic. I don't really use it, but it's here. Because where else would it be? I don't know. The Xbox 360. Slim. Or, is it Slim? The middle one. The middle child. The Kinect. The iToy. There's a thing there too. And then a Super Nintendo and a Super Famicom. You'll notice that because I live in, a PAL region, the SNES just looks like a Super Famicom. So the way I can tell the difference is that this is clean and that isn't. Because I'm pretty sure the Super Famicom was like $10. And then down here, don't look at that. We have an original Xbox, a PlayStation 2, a PAL GameCube, and a Japan GameCube, a Famicom, and with a Famicom disk system, a both PAL and Japanese N64, a Sega Mega Drive, PS1, or PlayStation, the PS1's the weirdo one, and the NES. Wow! And then up here we have all of the Toys to Life junk. Mainly Amiibo, along with a Smash Bros. Ultimate poster. So there's that thing from Super Nintendo World, and the Smash Brothers line. I don't have all of them. The Mario line, Super Mario line, I have Gold Mario. Followed up there, and then Mario Maker, Yoshi's Woolly World, Splatoon, Animal Crossing, Chibi Robo, Kirby, Zelda, Fire Emblem, Shovel Knight, Skylanders, because he's both, so he's there. And then the Swap Force, Giants, Spyro's Adventure, then Disney Infinity, 3.0, 2.0, 1.0, and then I don't have enough room, so LEGO Dimensions kind of just there, and I'm missing a lot of the pieces, and I don't know where they went. But I will. And then this Scott Wozniak. I am mainly going over the game stuff, but I may as well quickly go through everything else. We have... Yikes. We don't talk about that book, that's why it's up there. But there's, some other stuff, like the Detective Pikachu book. The Yai book is there. Some other random stuff. The PS5 manual. All the stuff, all the essentials. We have these comic book things. We've got Marvel, DC, Mario. These were printed in Nintendo Power. I got it at the Nintendo New York store. An independent comic, and then the Little Pencil 1 and 2. I have multiple copies of it. And then some plastic sleeves. Awesome. I have these. There's some down there too. These are full of comics, like singular issues. And then I have these that are full of cards. Like the Amiibo cards is in one and Pokemon cards are in them. Down here we have the art books. The art of The Road to Avengers Age of Ultron. The art of Endgame. And the art of Spider-Man Miles Morales. We've got some other books. Another PS5 manual. And the Xbox One manual. Essentials, as I said. Yeah, so all of these are, there's Marvel A, Marvel B to N, Marvel O to S, Marvel S to Z, DC A to B, DC C to Z plus other, and then just Sonic. And then they're my own comics that I made. Wow. This with a little pencil. Here's the first time I ever drew him in there, in number 1. In here, I have the magazines and a lot of Nintendo promotional junk in there. We may as well go through it because it's probably going to have some things added. Okay, and Luigi. So you saw that you saw them, but here's where things get interesting. It's in chronological order, except for those because they don't fit. There's a 25th anniversary Mario thing, Nintendo magazine, a 3DS thing, Amiibo thing, Nintendo Game On, Amiibo, eShop, 3DS, Switch Online, that brain game, the Pokemon thing, Pikmin, Switch thing, the Nintendo magazine, another Switch thing, a Switch coloring book, Nintendo eShop, Switch, and Switch. That's everything that is in there. There will be more stuff because there's always stuff to pick up for free. All of the stuff I have here, except for maybe these magazines, were free. And that's a little pencil on the cover. Drawn around the time I was making the original little pencil of Season 2. I also have a PS5 box and a Taiko Drum Master box. I have 4 Taiko Drum Master things. Up here, there's Mario, some of those things. That, Luigi, Nintendo Labo, more of them, but Marvel ones, a Endgame cup, a kazoo thing, that, and a PS4 box. Over there's just movies and other stuff. Not important. And a promotional thing for the little console. Okay, let's go through everything. So I've kind of got them ordered in a very specific way. Over here we have the modern stuff. I have Switch, whole thing, and it starts with PAL, and then NTSC, which is these two, then Japan, and then Labo. Then we have Wii U. Have all these are all PAL Wii U games. Be cool to have all of them, but I don't. I almost have all the Lego games though. Then we have Japanese Wii U games. Game & Wario was significantly cheaper there. And we have Wii. I have a lot of Wii. So it starts with PAL again. And then over here, I have a first little one of these shelves. You can go through everything very quickly. We have X-Men 97 issue 1, based on the hit TV show. These little things that I got while watching Deadpool and Wolverine. I got 2 of them. Wow. 2 Switch boxes. Only have 1 Switch. A Switch Lite box. I don't have a Switch Lite. This was from the 25th anniversary of Mario. Super Nintendo World thing. My Game Boy, Luigi from Mario Bros. Switch Sports, the Wii manual, a pencil, a Wii box. I don't have this color Wii, and a Super Nintendo Classic box, a golden Wii wheel that I'm not going to move things, and the Super Nintendo World wristband box thing. Down here we have my Game Boy Color, my Light Boy for the Game Boy, and a Switch stylus. Also have a lot of Wii games. This is still the POW part. And then down here we have more POW games. I do have some duplicates, like 2 Skylanders Giants, and then I also have Skylanders Giants for the Wii U. I have Wii Chess right there. Oh, lots of fun. And then down here we have more Wii, and then we have one NTSC Wii game, because I thought it was a different game, because I already have it somewhere over here. Here, I thought it was a different game, because it has a different spine. But they are the same game. So I have 2 Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party. And 1 I can't even play. And then I have Japanese games. Japanese Wii games. Nothing really of note. I have Wii Sports Resort here. I have a lot of duplicates when it comes to Japanese ones. I have like 3 or 4 copies of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Fun thing about Wii Sports Resort, there's another game I have. I think it's this one. Where like, oh, it's Tact of Magic. What's inside? Oh, that used to be a copy of Wii Sports Resort. I don't know where it went. Is odd. Where did it go? Whatever. I also have I probably resealed copy of Taiko Drum Master 2, I think. I got it for 480 yen. I can't remember where. Then we can move on to GameCube. It's not that big of a collection. PAL GameCube, NTSC GameCube, because it's often cheaper. So I have Pikmin 2 that way. And then Japan, where I have Puzzle Collection and Animal Crossing. Then I have the start of the PS5 collection. It's shocking that there's actually something there, because the PS5 doesn't have any games. That's why half of them are Sonic the Hedgehog, Spider-Man, and then we move on to PS4. I have 2 GTA 5s because one of them doesn't work, and then I found it cheaper as the premium edition, and it does work. So yeah, I have Sonic Colors Ultimate and Sonic Mania. I have 3 copies of Sonic Mania. Only one of them's physical. One of them's digital on the Switch, and the other one is on Steam. And then I have PS3 and my PSP. Wow. Cool. Crazy. PS3. Then we move on to PS2. I have a lot of PS2. This is PAL PS2. There's the famous God of War Metal Gear Solid 2, but I still put it with a G, because all of these are in alphabetical order. Mostly. There's some cases where it isn't. Like up here, I put Everybody 1-2 Switch next to the original one, because why not? We have Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, 3. Wow. Sonic. And then we have down here, I have another little collection of stuff. We've got some ducks. We have the Metroid Dread box. We've got this 30th anniversary Mario thing. We have Wedding Pikachu. All of my soundtracks, the 3DS manual, a Redneck Rampage for the PC, Red Alert 2 for the PC, Nintendo World Championships, NES Edition, a Nintendo New York business card, Ring Fit Adventure, a lot of Amiibo, like backs of Amiibo things, and a Wii Fit Trainer Amiibo box, my DSi, a little GameCube controller, I don't know. Some fancy DS styluses made for, can it focus? Focus. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know why it's not focusing. Donkey Kong. My Mario manga collection of 2. I have the one that's a tie-in to, I think, the Origami King, or possibly Mario Strikers, the Switch one. And then the English version. The NES edition, I think it's a pin set, I don't know. And then we have these Xbox 360 and DS special editions. This is Puyo Puyo, Tomb Raider, Halo 4, and then behind there is a Splinter Cell game that actually has a watch inside. They go over there. Then we finish the PS2, and then we move on to NTSC PS2. I bought them because they were like $10 for all of these. So I have Madden 08 NTSC. I didn't even realize it came with Madden 08. I actually bought it for in one of these ones that don't have the case that has a Simpsons I think it's Hit and Run. It's not Hit and Run, it's the other one. And then Spyro, but I now have a PAL copy anyway. Then we have my big, giant Xbox Series collection. It's one, because I don't actually have the console, but because this works on Xbox One, I have it. Then I have my Xbox One collection, and then Xbox 360. We have a Wii Fit, what's it called? Wii Balance Board rechargeable battery thing. Xbox 360. Got a Gears of War 2 limited edition. I don't even care for Gears of War, but whatever. There we go, more. And then down here is the OG Xbox and PC. The only cool thing in the PC thing is that I have Mario is Missing. I don't have a PC that can play it, but I have played this Mario is Missing emulated. The PC version is actually not... The NES version is the worst version. The PC version is probably... The PC version wasn't bad. I don't remember if the SNES one was better. But whatever. Up here, we have the 5th generation. Because this is generation... Logically, it will be generation 10 to 6. And then this is 5 to 2. Or 1. But I don't think there's many to get for 1. There's Doctor Strange. So this is a weird way I order things. If I have the box, it's PAL, then it'd be NTSC, then Japan. However, oh yeah, and it's like that for the boxes, and then it's the same for the cartridges. So then these are PAL, and then this is Japan. So we have one whole PAL N64 boxed game, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Then we have Mario Party 3 and Yoshi's Story. And then we have Nintendo 64 games, Super Famicom games, then SNES, then Super Famicom, and then the Super Game Boy. We have the Famicom Disk System. I have Metroid, All Night Nippon, Super Mario Brothers, and that also comes with the first Mario game. And Mario Lost Levels, or Mario 2, which comes with Othello. Then I have Dr. Mario, Golf, Ninja Gaiden. This is actually a reproduction box, which is really kind of annoying. It does, you know, say it right there. But it's kind of funny that it's a reproduction box saying Ninja Gaiden, because if you look at the actual cartridge, the game here is called Shadow Warriors, but the box calls it Ninja Gaiden. So, yeah. Because that's what they called it in PAL regions for some reason. They called it Shadow Warriors. It's the same, it's just Ninja Gaiden. Like if you've ever played, because I played it on Switch Online before I owned it physically. It's just Ninja Gaiden. I have Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. Like, I don't know why we called this one Shadow Warrior. But whatever. And then we have the mysterious game of Crypticism. It's California Games. An NTSC copy, so it goes at the end. Then we got Double Dragon 2, Mario 1, Tetris, and Nintendo World Cup, Mario 2, Mario 3, and this weirdo thing that I don't even know what it is. That was a Pac-Man, Sidewinder, Duck Maze, and Othello. I don't think that was Othello that comes in the Famicom. It was something else. It's that, you know, puzzle game. I don't know. And then after that we have Famicom. And then we move on to PlayStation 1. I hate my PlayStation 1 collection because half of these things don't have the full thing. It's just the piece of, like, they're not complete. They're all weird. But some of them are. Some of them are complete, sort of. Thank God I have Shane Warne Cricket. That is my most liked one. I've never played it. Then we have Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. We have Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. It sucks, by the way. Columns, Echo the Dolphin, Jurassic Park, Sonic, and Sonic 2. Then we move on to Atari. Now, technically, these are games, specifically this one. This game came out in 2023. However, it's technically an Atari 2600 game. So it's technically a 9th generation game and also a 2nd generation game. So I put it with the 2nd generation. The rest of them are just reprints. But that one's a new game. So I don't know. Then we have another thing like this. You have the Atari 2600 4 games in one. It's just where this comes from. A Nintendo New York bag. This thing, because it came with Nintendo World Championships. I don't know where else to put it. The Lego Dimensions instruction manual. Lego Mario, both his regular suit and that. We have the Marvel Toys Luigi. I really want to get all of the Marvel Toys Mario characters. Marvel Toys, by the way, is like that. It's the same company, just in case you're wondering. And then that's where all these cards came in. Over here we have my Nintendo comics, I guess. We've got Pokemon that comes with a Splatoon comic, and Animal Crossing that comes with a Kirby comic. Wow! Then we have the Atari 2600 Plus box, a PlayStation box, these little card things, and the good old cartridge. Then we move on to the handheld, the final section. I had to get rid of something because it would have leaked something. I just put it back on the shelf. So we have PAL 3DS. Some of these you would have seen in the first episode of On the Table don't have the cover, which is really annoying. But whatever, we've got all of these, 2 copies of Mario Kart 7, all of these, and then we move on to Japan 3DS games. Apparently, what it is, the 3DS is regional locked, so I can't actually play any of these, but at the same time, I have half of these games anyway. Like, I have Smash Bros. Look at that. Wow. And I also have Yokai Watch. Then I have my big DSi collection, which also is region locked. System Floor. Wow, guys. That's my DSi collection complete. We have my DS collection, PAL DS. I decided for PAL DS, I don't know why, to mix in the NTSC ones, because this Diddy Kong Racing is an NTSC version, but I don't know, why not? Down here we have more PAL DS and a fake copy of Platinum. I bought it knowing it was fake. I wasn't tricked, I knew it was fake. And then another NTSC game, The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer, and then a giant collection of Japan DS games. There's more down there. There's 3 more down there. Yeah. And then we have my Game Boy Advance SP. Then down here we have my only boxed Game Boy Advance game, Rayman 3. We have Mother 1. I have these little custom things. Mother 1 plus 2. It's a English translation. Most of these are Japanese ones, and I kind of just mix them in because easier. And then that's Pokemon Green, but it's not real. And then we have PSP, Spider-Man 2, and then we have the ones that I don't have these custom cases for, like a fake copy of Stuart Little 2, Pokemon Yellow, that, and that. Wow. Okay. Final place. I need to not dox myself. You know what that looks like? I don't need to show you that. We have up here, we have another Taiko, Drum Master, Mario, Lego Mario, a Lego Paratrooper that I haven't built. We have the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They stopped releasing DVDs in Australia, or Disney did, so it's a lot harder to get these now. Then we have non-MCU, but Marvel stuff. There's a special edition of Spider-Man 2 that also comes with Spider-Man, the new animated series, and the Spider-Man No More comic. Don't have all the X-Men movies. I am missing New Mutants. That's it. Then down here we have the rest. Oh wait, here first we got a bunch of boxes and all that. There's not really anything interesting there. Then we have a empty water bottle, and then everything else. You might notice I do have some Marvel things here. That's purely because they're also already up there. Like this is a special edition that has the whole of Phase 1. We have Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Buzz Lightyear, Community, the DCEU. I'm missing quite a lot of it now. 8th Grade, the Bo Burnham movie. I don't know how Joker got there. No, that is alphabet. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, A. Wait, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Modern Family, Parks and Recreation. This Deadpool version. of Predator. It's just the movie Predator. It's just got Deadpool on the cover. It was made to promote the home release, I think, of Deadpool 2. Then we have Scrubs. Then, I don't know how that happened, but whatever. Then Schitt's Creek, Superman, the Mario movie, The Office, and Toy Story. And West Side Story. And that's it. Thanks for coming down. Bye. We're gonna see what it's like when I come back.